Hiya guys, today I've got a video on camp leaders and my experiences going through the application form and the application process. It all started in work. I was on a 12-hour shift, bored, on my phone, and I came across an advert on Instagram for camp leaders. Now I've always known about summer camps in America. My aunties told me about them, my cousin's done them, I've got friends who's done them, but I've never done one. So I seen the advert and I thought, this is the year. This is the year that I go to camp, and that's what I'm doing. I clicked it, signed up, but then there was a deposit fee, and I was like, ooh, is this a scam? It was my first thoughts. You know, you've got to be careful nowadays, and I can definitely 100% tell everyone, camp leaders, it's not a scam. They're a great agency and they do look after you, which is the main thing in my opinion. They look after you throughout the whole application. I'm about halfway through right now, so I'll get to that in the video. So I was in work, I signed up, I was debating paying the deposit, but then I went online, searched them all up, went on Reddit, went on the website, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is a legit website. So I signed up, and then, so 2 days later, I was in work on another 12-hour shift, and I got a phone call from camp leaders, and the man who phoned me just explained it a bit to me, and he told me the process and what they do and what I've got to do, and it sounded good. He asked me about working with kids and what experiences I've got, just to give me a vibe of what I need and what they need as well, because they need the right people for their job. Because in America, summer camp's so important to families and they pay a lot of money for it, so they do need to have the correct people. So once I had the phone call with them, they sent me over some emails, and this was just to fill out my documents, I guess, and stuff. So to help with this process, I had a Zoom meeting with a girl. I forget her name, but she was a lovely girl. It might have been Sarah, begin with an S, I'm not sure, I think, or an A, I forget. But she was a lovely girl, and she helped me in the interview, and obviously she asked me questions, I asked her questions about camp and what to expect and the type of person I am. She was made up with me, and I was made up with her, to be honest. She said, oh yeah, you'll be going to camp. Well done. I was like, oh, yes, I'm going. So I was happy and all that. And this interview was just chill. It's an interview, but it's not serious, if that makes sense. It's a serious interview, but it's not suit and tie. You don't need to go all formal. It's just wear a t-shirt and you'll be fine, or a top, whatever you want to wear. We had a very good chat. I figured out a lot more about camps and what I need in camps. You go through the application, you tell them about your details, normal stuff like birthday, postcode, age, any document stuff you can think of really. Then you fill out a form of all your hobbies and interests and stuff you can teach in. So with the things you can teach in, put them down. Teaching is the most important thing in camp, if that's something you want to do. Now this is the thing, there's camp counsellors, camp leaders, cabin specialists, specialist campers, whatever they're called. I have no idea, because every camp's a little bit different and they all call it something different. So essentially you've got to promote yourself. You've got to show that you are the bee's knees, the real deal. You know what I mean? You've got to. So I put down I could lead in fitness and drumming. Now I'll come back to this later, but I got a lot of compliments about that, but I'll explain that later. I also put down I could assist in, now this is the good thing, you don't only have to lead, you can also assist. So I put down that I can assist in fishing, camping, mountain biking, hiking, and I think one more, but I forget, I'm not sure, I do kind of forget it. Once you fill out your form and you tell them about yourself and experiences, looking after kids, experiences teaching people, they then confirm all that. You know, you save it, it's on your profile. I put a picture as well. You don't need to put a picture, but it's good just so people can see you. You then also have this group chat. There's like a big social media side to this website on camp leaders, and you can just talk to people. Now personally, I didn't use this too much. At the start I did for a couple of days, just to get a vibe of what I was trying to get myself into, but personally I don't use it much, and I think that's because I've got a camp now. But I might go back on it, start chatting to people, see where about they're from, if we can meet up and, you know, make friends. Another part of the website is the camps, and this is good. This is good. In my opinion, it's like Amazon. It's like you're shopping on Amazon. You just scroll through, you see a camp, you click it, Then it comes up with the bio, talking about the camp, about activities they do, the feeling of it, whereabout it's located, and it tells you everything you need to know. And this is what the camps write about themselves. So obviously they're promoting themselves as well, but that's fine. It's what we've got to do. I like the way it gives you information. So it tells you if the camp is boys only, girls only, or co-ed, which is both. It tells you if they only want male campers, female campers, the location, which is very important in my opinion for America. You've got to know where you're going. I wanted to be on the East Coast, so closer to New York, Florida, Connecticut, places like that, I guess. Pennsylvania, I think that's on the east, yeah. You're just shopping basically, you're going through looking at all these camps, and they always have a YouTube video, or just a video in general, photos, which is really good. Watch the videos over and over and over again, and it will give you that feel if you want to go to that camp. Then you can add it to a short list, so it's easier just to find the ones you want. It also tells you what they do at the camp, so some are sports driven, some are competitive, some are water based activities, like very water based with whatever that might be. I'm not sure, I'm not going to a water-based one. There's water activities, and it's just a good way to display it, so camp leaders do good in that as well, in my opinion. It's very easy. That's the good thing about camp leaders. I'm a technophobe. I am terrible at technology, I'm not very good. So if you are worried about the whole process of going to America on your own, camp leaders do help you. And they make it easy for you to understand what to do. So once you get a camp on your favourites or something, you will also be put onto a camp's shortlist. Now this happens instantly, so don't be put off. Once all my stuff got approved and they knew I'll be going to camp one way or another, I instantly got put under review. That's what it's called. And this is staggered in first come, first served, basically. So I instantly got put with Camp Loney in Connecticut. And it was a great camp, but it just didn't click with me because it was quite competitive. That's fine if you want to go to a competitive one, but like I said, because this is my first summer at camp, I want to experience it for what it is. I don't want to be trying to win everything all the time. I just want to have fun mainly, and obviously experience it. So if you do think it's a red flag that you instantly get put with a camp under review, this isn't them just going for the first people of, oh, we'll get him in. It's a process of, they can already see your profile, and it's whoever puts the name down first gets an interview with you first, if you accept the interview obviously. And at first I felt like the camp was just trying to get whoever they could in straight away, if that makes sense. So I think that turned me off a bit. I was a bit like, oh no, maybe not for me. Maybe I was wrong, sorry Camp Loney, but you do look good, really good. If I come to camp again I might go, just because it did look good. So once you get put on review of a camp, you message them, you pick a time and a date to do a video call. Now this is the thing, most if not all of the people at camps doing the calls are from America and they live in America, so the timing could be quite hard depending on location. I'm in England obviously, timings can be a bit hard, but that's fine, it's life, you know, you get through it. For me then, I went through a couple camps, maybe like 2 or 3 interviews with no luck. Couldn't find a camp for me because I wanted to be the fitness instructor, obviously for my PT and my CV, I guess, and it just weren't going well. Everyone wanted more experience, which is fine, I understand, but then the online hiring fair happened, and this is so good. So essentially loads of camps come together and you can book more interviews with them, so instead of it being 1 at a time, you end up talking to 2 at a time basically. Again, I had a couple interviews, I had like 3 or 4 interviews, and the same thing happened, they just wanted more experience. But then Iroquois Springs came up, the camp I'm going to in New York. I can't wait, I love it. I had an interview with Lindsay and she was great. We clicked, it went well. I did tell her I probably would accept this camp. I said I've got that feeling if they accept me, because that's the thing with the interview, they haven't said yes to you yet. They are just seeing who you are, if you would fit them and what you can give them. And I did tell her I probably will accept if you accept me, and she was made up, and she sort of gave me that smile, that like, yeah, okay, I'll see you in summer, I'll see you, and I was like, yes. So funny enough, I had that interview and I basically accepted there and then. But I had an interview with another camp who she knows. She knew the guy, I think his name was Jordan. The camp was called, it was 2 camps, it was Camp Blue Ridge and Connecticut, something like that. That looked a great camp, and I had a great interview with him. And I did tell him maybe if that camp was first, I would have went to that camp instead of the one with Lindsay at Iroquois Springs. And he was fine with that because he knows Lindsay. Just be honest. That's a good thing. Just be honest. You need to be honest. And I was honest with him. I said, listen, you're looking for fitness PTs. You've got a couple interviews with some other people. I said, I'm probably going to accept the other camp. If you want to cross me out, then that's fine. But because I was going to the other camp at this stage, I fell in love with it. I thought this is the camp for me. You've got to be honest, but maybe for you, don't shoot yourself in the foot, because I'm very honest. I just told him, yeah, probably not going to your camp. We've just had a 45-minute interview, and you've got to respect the time. Obviously, they're in America. He was in New York, even though he was British, so he lives there. You've got to respect the time, but it was set in stone, and he understood why. So I did help him out in that way. I did say, yeah, maybe give it to someone else who would respect it more and want to go to that camp more. So anyway, that's the beauty of the online hiring fair. It literally opens up so many more camps, because I put these on my shortlist, and what you do is you request an interview. So instead of camps coming to you, you go to camps and you say, yeah, I've had a look at your camp, it looks really good, I think I'd be a great fit, can we have an interview? That's basically what you say, and then they'll say yes or no, and then you pick a time, you have the interview. So after accepting, you then have to go through quite a few documents and get everything sorted. You have to get a certificate called the ICPC, which I think stands for International Children Protection Certificate. You're getting a good experience, and I guess you could use this for other stuff in England, for like jobs and stuff, because it is a certificate saying who you say you are and you're safe and you've got no background criminality checks against you or anything. So I got that. That's £100, which in my opinion it's a bit expensive, because I know I've done nothing wrong. I know I'm safe, I know I'm fine, but they've got to check that, which is obviously 100% fine. So obviously they need to check, and that's fine. But it's a bit annoying when you know you're safe, you know you're fine, but obviously safety first. Got to be safe, and you can't do it without it. It's literally to say you can go to other countries like America, and we know America's quite strict with stuff, so yeah, you need to get that. Just get it, you need to. And I passed, so I've got it. I am not a weirdo, I am fine. So once that came in, I then got emails off Lindsay with Iroquois Springs, and I had to just fill out another application, I guess, but it's very simple. You've just got to sign some stuff, say who you are. Oh, you also need references. Yes, references. So this is way before, I forgot this bit. You need to get references. You need 3 references. So I've got mine all done. Yeah, just ask your boss, ask your manager, ask your teacher if you're quite young, your lecturer if you're in uni, and they'll do it for you. There's nothing wrong with it. As well, I'm guessing every camp is a bit different, so it depends on where you're going. But the email just consists of documents and signing up on their website. So you have 2 websites. I'm on now Camp Leaders and Iroquois Springs. Now that I've got all that sorted, I am in the part where I apply for my visa. With the visa, up to now, I haven't done it yet, but I'm doing it. So I've signed some more documents. There's a lot of documents. If I were you, keep everything in one bundle. Save all the emails, even if they're pointless, just save every email from Camp Leaders and the camps you're talking to. Then the ICPC certificate, keep that. You've got to show that you've got it as well, so you've got to keep it safe. I've got it in my wardrobe, nice and safe, and I'll be taking that to America with me, just in case. So with the visa, I'm going through it now, and there's not much to say about it apart from I've got to book a time and a date to have my interview. I'll have to go to either London or Belfast. I'm in Liverpool, obviously. I'm thinking of just going Belfast. It'll be cheaper than a train to London. Just get a flight for probably about 30 quid. I'll go to Belfast, get my visa, get it approved, hopefully, and then I'll be going to America, baby. That's my plan. I'm probably going to Belfast for it, because it is closer than London and quicker. Annoying in the airport, going through checking and all that, but it's less expensive. Train tickets in England are terrible, as we all know. After I get that done, I think it's onto the flights. Now that is the exciting bit and the confusing bit for me, because I'm going to America from the 19th of June till the 7th of September. That's because I start work on the 19th of June. Actually, so I think I'll be going the day before, so the 18th of June, I arrive at camp in America, and I'm there. From the 19th, I'm working. I'm getting used to the camp, I'm learning, I'm meeting people. Then the last day of camp is the 7th of August. But then the whole point of Camp America essentially is you can then travel for up to 30 days after, because my visa will run out on the 7th, but you have 30 days to leave the country. So I'm going to be travelling. Now the interesting thing is my birthday is the 6th of September. I've got to leave by the 7th, so I've been debating, do I stay in America for my birthday? But the only problem with that is I might be alone. all of my friends who I meet in America might go home before my birthday, so I might be alone on my 25th, but I'll be in America, so I might as well. Everyone who I've told so far, they've all just said, yeah, just go to America, don't worry about coming home to England, because England is terrible. The weather is terrible. At least in America it's exciting, and I'll always have that story to tell people. Oh, I was in America for my 25th. So once I do get the flight sorted, which can be quite expensive, but life, you've got to pay money, I'll be all set to go basically. I had a phone call yesterday off Lily. Now she's on camp leaders, and she was just saying, we haven't phoned for a while, I'm just making sure everything's alright. And she explained that once I get the flights, they then send a big document letter explaining everything I need. So when you get to the airport in America, once you get to America, apparently they're quite strict. You need all your documents. You need proof of your visa. You need proof that of your ICPC certificate. You need so many stuff just to be in America basically, and to work in America. So that'll be interesting. I'll do another video when that happens, and I'll do another video like this probably like the week before I go to America. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. If you are thinking about using camp leaders, definitely do it. Check the description. I'll put a link so that we both get a bit of money. I'll get some reference money and you will get a bit of a discount, so that's great for both of us. As well, if you are going to Iroquois Springs, let me know, because I can put a referral for that as well, and we both get a bit of money as well, so it'll just help us out. You know what I mean? You might as well, if you go and help me out, I'll help you out. We'll become friends and we'll enjoy America together. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. It's such a good feeling to know I'm doing something exciting this year. You know, every year I like to do something. Like, I've been on holidays and all that, but it's not the same as living in America for 3 months. It's just going to be amazing. I think that's the end of the video. Yeah, that's the end of the video. If you have enjoyed it, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Show this to anyone who's thinking about going to camp. It's been a good experience so far. Don't be scared about it. They help you so much. You can always email them and phone them and say, listen, I'm stuck, I need help. Luckily, I haven't really had to do that. But I've sent some emails just to make sure I'm doing everything right. And yeah, it's so easy. It's so easy. I can't wait. It's going to be good. Enjoy it. If you're going, just enjoy it. I'd like to think you're going to America if you're watching this video, because I've only watched Camp America videos because I'm going now. So it's going to be good. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm rambling now because I'm letting my emotions out and letting you see how I'm feeling. Can't wait. It's going to be so good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day. And I'll see you in America.